Okay, so the other day we made the Gulf crossing, a little 170-mile section of the Gulf here, not this whole thing, right? Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida. Just this little section right here. So 20 hours, 15 minutes to go from Carabel down to Tarpon Springs, which is where we are now. We left our dock at 2, past the buoy, the red buoy that officially started this crossing here at 3. Ran into some crab pots here towards the end, which I had to slow down for. And crab pots are metal cages that sit at the bottom of the ocean. They're about the size of a dog crate. And then there's a rope that attaches a floating buoy and floats on top of the water, so the people that harvest the crab pots know where the crab pot is. The reason I had to slow down is because I needed to be able to avoid them. There's a ton of them out here. If I was to hit one of those crab pots, the rope between the buoy and the cage would have got tangled up on my props, and that would have been probably caused some problems for me. So glad to say I didn't hit any of them. Now, when we started out, there were probably 2-foot waves, so that's kind of wavy on the boat. And it was pretty wavy until the sun went down, and then things kind of calmed down. But when it got dark, it got really dark. I mean, we couldn't even tell the difference between the water and the horizon. So it was a little weird to be driving along, not really being able to see anything except the lights on the boats in front of me, and then just having to follow the instruments, the tablet that I had the route plotted on. So weird. Anyway, and then about 9 p.m. the moon came out, and it had been a full moon just a couple of days ago. So the moon was still pretty big and put a lot of light on the water, which really relieved some anxiety. We were able to see a little bit better as we crossed. And then, of course, when we got closer to the end here, the sun was beating me in the face. But yacht problems, am I right? Anyway, so where are we so far? We started out up here at the Markland Lock, went down the Ohio, down the Cumberland River, down here, Tennessee River. We took a side trip in Chattanooga for about a month in October, well, more like 3 weeks. And then came back, continued down the Tom Bigby Waterway to Mobile, across Pensacola. We left the boat in Panama City for about a month while we went back home for the holidays. Took it over to Carabel. We left Carabel January 4th, and so we are here today. And the next plan is to come down here to Madera Beach and watch some NFL playoff games. We are approaching the jump-off point for this Gulf crossing. We are the second boat in a flotilla of, I think, 5 boats. There will be a 6th boat that catches up to us about 10 p.m., maybe midnight. I don't know if you can see that dolphin swimming out there, but anyway, we're getting there. So the waves were supposed to be maybe 2 feet as we left for this here crossing, and so this is what a 2-foot wave looks like. Haven't made it to our start point yet, but we're almost there. Okay, so there's the starting buoy right there. It's called R2. As you can see, the water's a little bumpy here, so hard to keep my phone on it. And then, I don't know why I was expecting like a line of boats, but it appears that kind of bumpy. It's hard to hold my phone right, but we got boats all over the place here. And then I got some things to do, so Captain Wendy is in charge for a few minutes here. But the current time is 3:24. We're going 8 miles an hour, sometimes 8.1. We got 18 hours and 31 minutes to our destination, and we'll be there by about This keeps changing it. A second ago it said, because I'm not going the right direction here, I gotta get back on course. Get back on course, Kenneth. Anyway, there we go. About 10:30 or so, we'll be on. I'm going the wrong way. I can't film and drive because it's bumpy and I'm all over the place. Got to get that line parallel. Alright, there we go. And I swear to you it said 10:25 earlier, but I got to drive here, so more later. Okay, we got about an hour left of daylight. Looks like it might be a little stormy back there, but anyway, hang on tight, man. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 boats. We're the 5th one. 6th one will join us between 10 p.m. and midnight. There's Wendy doing all the work. I shouldn't have worn my socks, man. My feet are gonna get wet. Take a walk around the boat and see all the people anchored out around us. That over there is Tarpon Springs, which is just a little bit north of Clearwater. Clearwater would be down that way, a couple miles, 14 miles. Anyway, there's that guy who just got here. There's another boat way down there. Just got here a couple hours ago. That sailboat is grounded. I don't know if you can see with the sun in your eyes, but that boat is all on its side because it's in a shallow part. Oh, look, there's a dolphins right out there. Can you see them? Right out here. That's cool. And then there's a boat there. There's another boat right there. There's another sailboat right there. And then there's 2 more boats out there. We're surrounded. Let's go take a look at those dolphins. What are you doing, Wendy?
Relaxing. Were there dolphins out there?
Yeah, 2 of them out this way.
What? You didn't tell me?
Okay, well, whatever. They were there.